It is the 25th anniversary of Image Comics this year, so let's have a quick pop quiz here at PipelineComics.com. What do the following 7 comics have in common? Spawn, number 1. Youngblood, number 0. Savage Dragon, number 3. Wildcats, number 2, with its oh-so-shiny cover. Shadowhawk, number 1, inked by Rob Liefeld and with a shiny foil embossed cover of its own. Speaking of shiny things, Cyberforce, number 1. And, of course, what follows logically from those titles, Brigade, number 2. No, it doesn't really make sense, but Brigade's also the first Image comic series I stopped buying. I was originally a completist, an Image completist. I bought everything they put out. But after the first, I think, 3 or 4 issues of Brigade, I had enough, thank you. So what do those 7 comics have in common? If you bought them all, every last one of them, you could also buy Image Zero. These were the 7 comics that contained the coupons that you could clip out, stuff in an envelope, and pay $2.50 for the honor of shipping to get a copy of Image Zero. There's what the, how to get, the instructions there, the redemption form, which I would cut out of Youngblood number 0. And here was, if you weren't cutting out the entire redemption form, you just cut out the little coupon that was here at the bottom for all 7 issues. Now, each issue had its own different color, which probably helped them fulfill the orders. Just look at the 7 sheets of paper that came in the envelope, make sure they're all different colors, good to go. And, of course, you better have one of these filled out so you could have the name and address of where to send it to. But thankfully, you had them in the middle of most issues. Wildcats had an issue, though. If you look carefully at Wildcats in the centerfold, they had the coupon, but unfortunately the coupon happened in the middle of a double-page spread. Whoops. But, the trade paperback will solve that, don't worry. But yeah, so buy all 7, get Image Zero, and Image Zero would give you, of course, a Troll short story by Rob Liefeld. Mark Silvestri did a Stryker story where he gets his arms glued on, I guess. Jim Lee introduces Stormwatch with a few pages. Eric Larson has a story that actually adds to his series. This is the Savage Dragon story that takes place between the original 3-issue miniseries and the ongoing series, where you may or may not remember Debbie, who met her fateful end a couple pages later. Todd McFarlane contributed pinups, 4 pinups of 4 new characters. I think maybe 2 or 3 of them actually saw the light of day. I don't know if Blotch ever did. And I'm pretty sure Sweat didn't, but that's probably because Sweat looks like a DC villain from about 1985 or so. Probably fought Cyborg at the time. But, man, you gotta love those arm guns over there, right? That's some fancy stuff. And, hey, only one eye. So he had the prerequisite eye patch that was cool at the time, but not the leather jacket, so give him some credit for that. And then, of course, Jim Valentino rounds out the issue with another depressing Shadowhawk tale, where Shadowhawk catches a bad, violent criminal after he kills the mother in front of the child and breaks the guy's back. And honestly, at that point, I doubt very many people have problems with Shadowhawk breaking the guy's back after witnessing what he had just done and the crying kid. And it's just, I know this is probably because I'm a father now, but that kind of story, just don't need that, thank you. So there it is. Image, we're not your dad's comics. Obviously, we just broke that guy's back. So that is the story of Image Comics number 0. How you can get it, how you could cut all the coupons out. I still have all of my original issues. So happy. And happy anniversary to Image Comics, to 25. For more information on Image Comics and a lot of Franco-Belgian comics these days, check out PipelineComics.com. There's a link below. And of course, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. It's what all the cool kids are doing.